Good day. Well, we are back at it. I'm all loaded. It's a beautiful sunny day. No wind so far, so I'm gonna see if I can hammer this field off. Alright, so the plan for today is I want to try finishing this field. Shouldn't be a problem. And I think I'm going to go and after I'm done this field, I'm going to go and hopefully do another quarter. We're going to get loaded up and head up north, and but we'll do one field at a time. But we're going to keep on punking this canola in, and there is potentially rain in the forecast, so we'll see. It's warm, it's beautiful. I'm able to hit moisture, and we're gonna give this a go.
Warming up. Just did a bit of a check in the back because last night, if you remember, I had one pass left, so, and I'm pretty much empty. So, but what I think I can do, so one pass, I've got roughly 3 acres left. One bag is supposed to do 2.5. So as long as I got roughly half a bag in here, which I should have, would spread out over, I'm going to add one bag across the whole thing, and we'll see where we're at. So, and hopefully I can finish that pass before we switch everything over to the silage corn variety, because I got different seed discs and I got a few different things I got to deal with there. Got to grab that bag. As you can see, the morning started off real fun today. And I was driving my truck, and I picked up one heck of a hook on the road, and or whatever this thing is, and needless to say, it kind of destroyed my tire. So spent about 2 hours this morning trying to get my tires switched over, which that shouldn't normally happen, but it was one of those days. So it is now like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't done anything yet other than change a flat tire. So time to get on with planting, and it's supposed to be an easy day today. And it might take, it's obviously going to take longer than what I thought. So what I'm going to do to start off is I'm going to put about that much in each one. This always takes longer than it should. Some might ask, why don't you throw it in the center fill and let it go? Well, the problem with that is, because they're almost all empty, what's going to happen is what's going to happen is it'll all go to 1 or 2 rows. Well, I guess 4 rows, and the rest of them will sit empty. So this is still the best option. This one and these 2 rows actually had, I think, enough in them. So some of the rows have more than others. So that's just the way it is. By the look of it, we're going to be putting more than there than I thought. But let's see here. So that didn't even take that long. We've got them all spaced out fairly evenly. So now I just got to throw the lids on, and right now the truck should be warmed up and we should be ready to roll. So here's to hoping we got enough seed. start winging up here now. That ended up working out absolutely perfect. I ended up just emptying those boxes out. I think I went an extra 100 feet of overlap, but that's okay. Everything is seated, and my boxes will be next to empty. So I'm gonna have to pack up and head back to the shop to start getting ready for the silage corn.
Well, I got a few hoses that are starting to show signs of end. So we put our duct tape to use. Alright, that's that, and I got one, my monitor showing me I got one that's plugged, so we'll take a look at that and see what we can find. This one, right around here I should have one. Right there, that's the one. I'll take this one off and see if it's something's plugged in here. There we go. Okay, I think I got it, but we'll try that, but I might have to take that top manifold off and check it, but we'll see whether this works. Alrighty, our first half section of canola is done, and it went, I'd say pretty good. My alarm for, oh dear, look at that hair. Yikes. My alarm for my canola literally came on, I think 50, well, it'll be more like 150 feet after I finished. I did a quick little loop, and I ran out of canola seed. So that's like perfect, because now I'm switching varieties. So we are gonna wing up, go back to my place. We're gonna load it right up again, and we're gonna try a different fertilizer, a different canola variety. And we're gonna head north. We're gonna see what we can get done here. It's shortly after lunch, and slowly but surely we're getting there. It's a much nicer day today. It's very little wind, and it's pretty warm outside. So great conditions for seeding canola. So that's a wrap on this field. Daryl's been having some issues. But he's got our silage corn in there now, and he's ready to head out. He's gonna go do that 80 acres. Day hasn't gone the way he had hoped, but that's okay. It's we're still sitting pretty good. We're happy. We got 130 acres left of corn to put in. We'll probably get 80 acres done today, just because the way the day is shaping up. Because then we got to switch varieties. That all takes time. And well, the Jets are playing tonight, so as you can tell, it's a priority around here. And we're sitting good. So I've got all my canola bags up here. That should do a half section. And I loaded up. We had fertilizer delivered to our yard, and I loaded this thing up right away. It's a different variety, it's a different kind, it's got more of a whitish look. So we're doing an experiment on 2 different kinds of fertilizer for our canola, and I'll do a trial run because I'm not quite empty on this tank, and we'll run trial on the next field. We'll run a trial and see which one works better. But because it's different canola, I gotta calibrate my canola tank. I gotta calibrate my fertilizer, and then I got an 11-mile drive to go to the next field. I guess as soon as I'm done, I can always move ahead and get out of your way. Whew. Okay, we're loaded again. It should have enough. It should be close with fertilizer to finish that, to do 160 acres, but we'll see. I got about, it's a 11-mile drive. I got about 11-mile drive, and I'm going to be driving right around, probably 13 miles an hour. I don't like to travel full speed, especially when I'm loaded. Just easier on the equipment, easier on everything. For the most part, I'm sure I would be fine, but a couple miles an hour shouldn't be the end of the world. We are going. It is beautiful out. It is warm, no wind. The ground is nice temperature, and everything seems to be working just peachy so far. Quickly did a depth check, and I'm sitting right around an inch and right into moisture. So it's this field right now. I guess we'll see how it comes up, but right now I'd say this field is working the best of all the ones I've been on yet. It's just working. It's working nice. It's nice and smooth, able to hit moisture. It's not too soft. Yeah. Love it. Love it. So I shouldn't have a problem. Unless I run out of fertilizer on this field, I shouldn't have a problem finishing this. Again, we're not in a big panic here. I got another quarter a mile west here, and then a 480 acre field, and then we're done canola. So my hopes are, if I can finish that, today's Wednesday, the 7th. If I can finish that Friday, that would be great. And then Daryl's hoping to get into beans tomorrow, and yeah, the end is in sight. Which means we're way further ahead than we have been in many years. A nice little rain would just add to it. Would be nice.
topping off the planter here. Can't say I've done this since for this year yet. I've been on that thing for the few acres it's done, and it's been good. But we got Quinn trained up, so he's going to try to finish up this field while I leave for the evening. I got a hockey game to go to tonight, and whatever, when we're this, normally I would not hop off the tractor to go watch, to be entertained. That is not the normal around here, so, but here's the deal, we're ahead of schedule, weather's been good, I've got somebody that can take over for me, so then why not, right? And we got tickets, so time to go and enjoy. One thing we'll have to get him to learn yet is coming in a little bit, not quite straight road, but that all comes with practice. Perfect. That does make a nice picture. Okay, so the Quinn's on there. Peter is going. I had my buddy Dean and the guys over at the Taves farm had some parts that we were able to scavenge off of them as we're waiting on ours, and so Peter was able to keep the strip till machine going again. Hopefully tomorrow we can finish our custom stripping there, and then we have, what have we got, about 200 acres of our own that's got to get done for beans yet. Other than that, the end is coming in sight to an end, or end is coming in sight for our strip tilling and for this spring, and it's always good to get things checked off the list. So anyway, that's where we are at today, and I get to go home, so hopefully the guys have a relaxing-ish and successful evening as I bugger off on them, but see how it goes.
Alright, my last pass on this quarter. Hopefully you enjoyed some drone footage. Kind of hard to get other angles with my GoPro, so the drone works pretty good if you want to see different angles. This field has been, besides a couple hoses, needing some duct tape. They're nearing the end of their their season, therefore they're getting some wear points. Other than that, it's been pretty much go up and down. So I got about 3/4 of a mile to go, and as long as I have enough fertilizer, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think I have a rock. I'm plowing, I think. I'll have to check that out. I spoke too soon. It might be just a scraper may have just gotten off in the disc. I'm thinking that's what it is. It didn't look like a stone to me. Yeah. Right there, it's still seating. But the disc wasn't turning the way it's supposed to. Alright. That hasn't happened yet this field, so it's probably because I was talking on the GoPro and seeing how good things were going. But alright, 3/4 of a mile. Now we should be good. It was still seeding. It just won't have been doing the job it was supposed to be doing. Well, let's got it. Daryl's yard is well, right there, so half a mile. I'll go park it there. I'll load up in the morning, and my next field is a mile west, so I'll be able to load up enough to do that whole field. Yeah, let's hope tomorrow goes like today, and yeah, getting her done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, thanks for taking the time to watch. Seating is rolling around long, nice and smooth. And yeah, have yourself a good one.